and see where I was trying to do. So they hired us to videotape the interactions, and then they would turn around and sell the video to like the guests and stuff like that. So, but we would be out in these big ass dolphin pools, right, with the dolphins, while we'd be videotaping them. So, Florida is bad for lightning, so they would have us out there videotaping. And like the lightning would come, we would see like the lightning, stuff like that. And they would tell us, okay, you guys can't leave until we get the go ahead from the tower, from the weather tower, to you know what I'm saying, to stop their interaction with the dolphins. So I remember one day we was out there and it was lightning. I'm like bam, and we out here in this big ass open field in the pool. It's not indoors, it's outdoors. This is big ass. Each pool was huge, and we out in the middle of the ocean, of the little pool, whatever. And it's just lightning. I said, oh hell no, I'm leaving. So it got so bad. They said they was like, Charles, you can't leave until we get the go ahead from the tower, to come in. You can't leave. You got to keep shooting. So we came out and it's lightning. But it's not raining yet. It's just lightning, right? So we get out there and they call for the Dolphins to come out. The Dolphins would not come out. Dolphins was like, fuck that, we ain't coming out there. So then they kept trying to get the Dolphins to come out. The Dolphins would not come. So I said, okay. I started walking back towards the shore. I said, fuck it. They said, Charles, where you going? You can't leave. We ain't got to go. I said, the fucking Dolphins ain't even coming out. I trust the Dolphins more than I trust the damn weatherman that's not even out here with us somewhere in some tower. You know what I'm saying? We can get struck out here. It's funny because sure enough, somebody got struck out there. Like years later, after I left, somebody got struck out there. I think they wrote me up for that shit too. Like, no, the Dolphins not even coming out. If the Dolphins ain't coming out, that's a telltale sign. The Dolphins are hiding. They hiding from this light. You know what I'm saying? And that's, that's Mother Nature. The Dolphins won't even come out. So I walked up. They say, okay, Charles, that's gonna be a write-up. So go ahead and write me up. I walked up and put my camera down. I'll be damned. I would say maybe 10, 15 minutes later, that's when I guess they got the Dolphins want to come out. It wasn't
I'm listening.
It wasn't the people at the weather tower. It was the Dolphins wouldn't come out, so they had to bring everybody back in. I said, the Dolphins they ain't fucking bullshitting. These Dolphins ain't even coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should tell y'all, let's go in. These dumbass greedy honkies, they don't want to give nobody, their money back. So they just gonna try to, and they kept trying to get the Dolphins to come out. The Dolphins would not come out. I was like, no. I don't care, right? He the fuck up. I ain't can't be out get struck by lightning. I'm out here in the middle of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember that. Ever since then, I was like, yeah, I like Dolphins. The Dolphins was cool. I don't even know if they even still have that park. I said, I don't even know if that park still exists. Discovery Cove. But yeah, the motherfuckers talking about kind of, yeah, that's a write up. You didn't stay until you. I said, okay, go ahead and write me up here. Y'all fool, y'all idiots. Y'all see the damn Dolphins ain't coming out because it's lightning. And it was, I'm talking about, it was like, bam, like that loud ass firecracker light. Like it was near, it was in the air. And the Dolphins was not coming out. I said, oh, hell no. When I saw that, I said, okay, nah, I'm good. Because I was like, are we going out here? Are we finna really go out in this fucking light? I said, no, Charles, we gotta go. These people already booked their interaction. And
wait,
we not.
Charles, I'm gonna call you right back.
All right. What's up, everybody? Watching TV. Conversations with Charles will continue. Talking to my friend about my time working at Discovery Cove. I worked at Discovery Cove for a little bit when I was in Florida. Discovery. I wonder whether that company's still around. I'm looking at it right now. See if they're still around. I worked at Discovery Cove, and what it was dolphin interactions, where we would shoot people playing with dolphins and stuff like that. I was a videographer there. I think I just got out of college. That was one of my first jobs out of college before I started working at the news station. Discovery. Let me see if they still around. But yeah, Discovery Cove was a trip, man. And Orlando was bad for their lightning, so they would want us to keep shooting until we got the go ahead from this weather tower. Orlando, Florida. Well, I would say probably all of Florida, but Orlando, we would have lightning strikes so bad, like horrible lightning strikes. Like people would get hit by. I remember when I worked at the news station, we would have at least during the summertime. Because summertime, I think when the lightning was really bad, the lightning would be so bad that people would get struck by lightning. Like kids would always get struck by lightning walking home from school. Every year would be somebody get struck walking home from school. I remember this one kid, he was trying to jump over a puddle, and I guess the lightning was, I guess water, sometimes puddle of waters, they say you want to stay with the puddle of water, because sometimes puddle of water, that attracts lightning some kind of way. Anyway, this boy was jumping over a puddle walking home from school. It was a middle school kid. I think he was like in 6th grade, 7th grade. And he was trying to he was walking home from school, hopping over puddles. And as he was hopping over this one puddle, the lightning was trying to strike the puddle. And the little boy jumped in the kid jumped in the way of the lightning trying to hit the puddle, and he got struck. And I remember covering that. But yeah, people get struck. He didn't die. And a lot of times people sometimes don't die, but a lot of times people be messed up. Like they be mentally messed up. But and also what I learned when I worked at the news station, we get struck by lightning. Lightning strikes. When the lightning hits you, lightning it needs to find a way to come out your body. So a lot of times when lightning hits you, it comes out like you'll get holes, like little you'll see those neighbors show you get little holes like in your fingers and like in your feet where the lightning exit your body. Like you'll get little splits in your hand. It's crazy, man. Like lightning strikes ain't no joke. And in Florida we have really bad lightning in Florida. And I remember I worked at this place called Discovery Cove, and I was we would be out in the open field in the water, and they wanted me to shoot these dolphins. I'm like, man, I'm not shooting these dolphins. I'm not coming out there. Look at the dolphins would not come out. The dolphins would not come out, because they wanted us to shoot the interaction, and they would turn around and sell it to the guests. And it was lightning. It was lightning, thundering bad, like fire, that loud firecracker lightning. Like that's when you know it's in the area. The louder it gets, where you will see the flash, then all of a sudden you hear the fire. That's when the lightning is in your area. And this particular day, we walk out there. I got my video camera, and we have a photographer as well. And we come out there, and I'm shooting the interaction. And they trying to get the dolphins to come out. The dolphins would not come out. None of them would come out. They bring out like 3 or 4 of them, and they have like 3 or 4. They have like 2 or 3 different families. And the dolphins would not come out. The trainers were trying to get them to come out. Come out. They were trying to get them to come out. The dolphins would not come out. So finally, I asked one of the trainers, or I asked one of the people that was, one of the lead people that was doing the interaction. They're like our higher ups. I'm like, hey man, maybe we should go inside because these dolphins ain't coming out. Maybe we should go inside. He's like, no, Charles, we can't go until the people at the tower tell us to come, tell us for you guys to come in. And I was like, dude, it's light. You see, this lightning is loud, dude. Like this lightning is in the area. No, we can't go until we get. He said, I was like, look, the dolphins not even coming out. The dolphins were still like in these little cave areas. The dolphins weren't even trying to come out. I'm like, the dolphins aren't even coming out. Y'all tried to command them for the past 5 minutes. They're not even, because usually they do like a little thing with they'll pat the water, or they'll do a little thing and they'll blow like a whistle or something, and they'll pat the water, and the dolphins come rushing out. They'll do a little trick in front of the guests, and they'll come to the front where the trainers are. These dolphins would not move. The dolphins did not come out their cage. They was way in the back, like you couldn't even see them. I said, oh hell no. I started making my way walking back towards the shore. And then one of the trainers like, Charles, where you going? I said, we didn't say one of the, you didn't get the green light from the control tower that the weather is bad yet. We didn't get that green light yet. You guys stay out here. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, that's a write up, right? If you go back up, just I said, okay, go ahead and write me up. These dolphins ain't even coming out, man. I said, these dolphins like it's lightning in the area. They're somewhere in some warm tower, not out in the field, judging whether we should be out. What sense does that make? When the damn dolphins are not even trying to come out. That's Mother Nature. I said, oh hell no. The dolphins ain't coming out. The dolphins are off in their little area. I said, oh, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good on this. I kept walking to the shore. I said, that's a write-up. I go back into the little office area where we was at, where they do that, where the little locker rooms, where they do like the presentation at before they go out. I go back in there, take all my my hat off. I put my camera up. They gave us a little plastic thing to put around the camera to make sure the camera don't get wet. You know what the cool part about it? They would have us out there sometimes shooting with these camera bags, and they would tell us if the camera gets wet, you're responsible for it. I'm like, but you got us shooting out in storms. How should I be responsible for a camera when you putting me out into the rain with a camera with this little flimsy ass plastic bag? And then the cameras would shut down, and they would try to charge us for the camera. Well, I said, oh hell no. So a lot of people would. What happened was at that particular place, a lot of people would complain about that. Like, y'all got us shooting in the rain, and then when the camera malfunctions, y'all want to charge us for the camera? Like, no. So finally, they got to the point where they made it where if any kind of bad weather, you can't shoot. Like, no shooting. Because people were getting pissed. I think they even got sued because they tried to come at a guy that was a videographer, and he was like, no, I'm not paying for it. Y'all gonna have me out here shooting in bad weather conditions with a camera in the middle of out in the open, and then when the camera malfunctions, it's my fault? No. So yeah, they eventually started making it where if any kind of bad weather, you can't shoot. Because people were getting to complain because it was getting dangerous. Yeah, but yeah, they ended up writing me up because of that. I was like, man, I'm following Mother Nature, and these dolphins know Mother Nature more than that person in that damn weather tower that's chilling somewhere. They're not out in the field. They're somewhere in some safe weather tower, judging whether I should be out here to shoot. No. I'm going with the Dolphins. The Dolphins ain't even coming out. I'm going my ass back into the locker room. It was called the presentation room. I'm going back into the presentation room. Like that. I'm not. The Dolphins not even coming out. That's a telltale sign. We need to get out this water. The lightning. We out in this big field, a big pool, a big open field of water, and lightning's all around us. But it wasn't raining. The reason why they wouldn't let us come back in because it had to start raining again. So I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going back in Cabana. I'm standing in a pool of water in the middle of a lightning storm, and then lightning hit me. I'm in a bunch of. I'm dead. You dead? Like you in water? No, I'm cool. I'm cool. Oddly enough, I think somebody years later, after I ended up leaving that company, which I wanted to see whether Discovery Cove was still around. Let's see, are they still around? It was owned by SeaWorld. It was a new concept they had started with SeaWorld, where people can pay to interact with dolphins. Discovery Cove. Okay, they're still around. I can't believe they even open still. It's expensive too. Definitely still. I think they got like a roller. Back when I was there, they had just opened that place up. But yeah, it's still open. Oddly enough, it's open during the pandemic too. They upgraded a little bit, but yeah, Discovery Cove, man. That was some shit. Interesting. Anyway, y'all, go ahead and click the subscribe button and support my channel. Appreciate it.